can be heard. Can you guys be heard?
Can we be heard?
Yes, you can. That must mean it is time for the Geek Battle here on the Extreme Improv Xstreamed YouTube channel, as well as the Geek Battle YouTube channel. Guys, it's been a minute. It's probably been about 3 weeks since the Geek Battle show, just because there was the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship, and then I had a family situation last week, which meant there couldn't be a show. But we are back. We are stronger than ever, and to prove it, here is the intro credits.
Welcome to the Geek Battle Zone. We discuss comics and puny minds are blown. We debate Marvel versus DC, Skeletor, X-Men, and Ron Weasley. Judge David slams down the gavel. The cap dreams of Henry Cavill. It's a Geek Battle stream. Nerd rage as we assemble our Geek Avengers team. Welcome to the Geek Battle party. We are the Justice League and our Batman is Marty. Say hello to Tim as movies are greenlit. Every new movie, Dev's already seen it. Xbox, Star Wars, and Star Riders. He-Man, Star Trek, and David loves spiders. We battle as Marvel and Disney loves Blink. And we try to crown the Geek of the Week. It's the Geek Battle Show. Welcome to the Geek Battleground, where we use the Force and the One Ring is found. Cap is wrong about Resident Evil 6, and everyone watch out. Oh shit, it's Nick. Gerald and Tim and Diz will try to win at the Geek Battle quiz. David and Dave will confuse their crew as they dive in the TARDIS of Doctor Who. Watch out now, we're full of hot takes. Doug Courtney is garbage, but Red Dwarf is great. You love Sega, I love Nintendo, but in the Geek Battle, we are all friendos. Oh, it's a Geek Battle show. Oh, the Geek Battle show. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Geek Battle show.
Yes!
That was awesome.
Have you not seen that before?
Fantastic. No.
Oh,
that I love it.
Well,
that is great.
I'm so glad you say that, Gerald, because I'm not going to lie, the subtitles were done with assistance of AI, and I suddenly realized it spelled it with Gerald with a G. You probably picked up on. I'll fix it.
I caught it, but that's all good.
I'll put
that's awesome.
a little as if you've got a Band-Aid, and it with just a J written on it over the top.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
How did AI get my name right if it got Gerald's name wrong?
Shut up, Cap. Right, listen, I didn't want him to know that Odd made the mistake. I blamed AI. Right. Oh my god. Right, yeah, no, it was a combination. So it wrote stuff and then I corrected it. But I just saw the name Gerald, I accepted it.
Oh.
A few weeks ago, Dorna or someone watching the show was like, you misspelled Gerald. And I was like, where have I written Gerald? And that's what okay, now, Captain America: Brave New World is out on Friday, and the reviews are coming through for it. They're not looking peachy. It was the Super Bowl on the weekend, which meant that we got trailers for new things. Don't know who won the sport of American football, but I'm sure someone did. Was it the Eagles? And the
Eagles won. The Chiefs lost, which I was happy about.
You were happy
I did not
about
watch it though. Yeah, I can't stand the Chiefs.
Me neither. Oh, who do they think they are? Right now. Anyway,
exactly.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other things that have been happening. Because there's a couple of weeks worth of stuff that we need to catch up on. First of all, Gerald, look, we'll discuss this in a minute because I feel I've already slighted you by getting the spelling wrong. I'm going to play Cap's intro, but then we're going to speak about yours, and we'll get it made up soon. But first of all...
I love it. And so Cap, is that why you're growing your hair out so much? You got a little ways to go.
Yeah, just a little bit more so I can, do castings for the winter. I'll be better than Liam Hemsworth, though.
Okay, Cap,
Okay.
say hello to the people. If you have a random geek trivia fact, hit us with it.
Hail from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles. It's me, Capalday, but I'm here to blow David's mind, or is at least his cap.
Whoa! Where the hell is that sentence going?
Okay, David. Remember a while back there was a little movie called Resident Evil Raccoon City,
Yes.
which was not a very good Resident Evil movie, but you thought it was kind of okay, and I told you that I resented that film because they didn't cast me as Leon. But then you told me that the actor who was cast as Leon is very close to me, looking like me, and that's true. Yes. Now I realize. Yes. But here's the mind-blowing part, Dave.
Wait, it is you? Shit, I didn't realize. God.
No, here's the weirdest thing, David. Like, a while back when we decided to have, like, the Resident Evil podcast, like, just like a day, or I don't know exactly, but, like, during that time, one of my friends hit me with a post, like a meme post in a group chat, and that's basically said, "You are Beck from Victorious." And that's the same guy who played Leon on that Resident Evil Raccoon City movie.
There you go.
And my still question is, if I am back from Victorious, where is my toxic goth girlfriend? I'm still waiting.
I don't know that other show, but yeah, like, you could absolutely... You had this whole Leon thing, and obviously the makers of the Resident Evil movie saw that as well. If they make a sequel to it, you need to try to get in that audition tape.
I was like, I'm literally back. Get me in there.
No, absolutely. That's awesome, Cap. Bonus point there. Now,
Gerald, I've been waiting to share this meme on my Facebook profile until I shared it with you, because I need to first tell this to David and then I'll share it.
I am on board with it. You should definitely. You need to get Leon's jacket from Resident Evil 4.
Although I would melt if I wear that in true life.
Well, that's true. Okay, Gerald, now look, I don't have an intro made for you yet, and truthfully, I've only made like 2. I made one for Nick, and then he's suddenly like, "Oh, I've got a job," and he isn't here. Oh, hang on, here comes Dev. I haven't made one for him either. But yeah, Gerald, what would you want your intro to be? Because you kind of talk. When I've thought about this, you talk about like a range of different stuff. Whereas, like, what is your key obsession?
I'll have to think about that, because I would say it's definitely toys first and foremost, and pretty much like anything sort of geeky-ish, superheroes, Barbie, Ninja Turtles. Ken. No, well, yeah, Barbie sort of, but not really. But Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joes, I'm looking around. Lego, that would be an awesome one. Lego, comic book stuff, Transformers, like pretty much, yeah, anything.
Well, anything. Okay, toys I can
but I'll have to think about it a little bit more.
Yeah, have a think.
Yeah.
Have a think.
Mine should be really obvious.
Gerald, do you have a geek trivia fact for us?
I don't, because I'm a slacker, and it's been... I think this is like upwards of 6 months since I was last here. So, if initially when David was telling me that, for Geek Battle, initially when David said that he had an intro for Cat but not me, I just felt completely slighted because, since I haven't been here for 6 months,
Well, you're on the intro. It's just I misspelled your name.
Oh, I know. Yeah. No, thank you. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to hopefully getting back on a more regular basis. Work has been crazy, but I've missed it, and I definitely enjoyed doing the Improv championship, and that was very fun and a good, nice change of pace. So.
Okay. Now, Dev. I'm not going to lie, at first, I thought that was Mel Gibson next to you there, but I realise now that it's Wolverine. So, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I'm Dev. And I just realised I have the perfect way that they have an intro. Basically, have me be Watu the Watcher.
You have what?
Have me be Watu the Watcher.
Watcher the Watcher?
Uatu.
Uatu.
Oh, okay, right. I was like, okay.
Because I've seen everything.
You have. I will work on that as well. I like these ideas, guys. This gives me
I do want to
something-
call something out here. Dev, you're no longer in witness protection now?
No. I saw the light. I saw the light.
We can see you. Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah. Wow, it has been a minute. Okay, and what is your background there? Are you in like Doctor Strange's place, Joe?
Yeah, Sanctorium.
I thought so. There you go.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I liked it, and at first it had the Millennium Falcon vibe to it.
Right, guys. The reviews are coming in, and it's not looking pretty for Captain America: Brave New World. Now, obviously, like none of us, well, probably Dev has, but probably none of us have seen. Have you seen it, Dev?
Yes.
Ah, amazing. Right, okay. Give us a
I thought you said it comes out on Friday.
It does. Dev is just...
Advanced screening.
Yeah, advanced screening.
Wow.
Okay, Dev, give us some non-super spoiling reviews. Like, I think I can predict exactly what happens in this. The only thing, perhaps, that I couldn't predict is, like, the post-credit scene of just that they're going to tease another X-Men, probably. But go on, Dev. Give us your impressions of it.
Okay, so it's a lot like the first Captain America, where it's not so much superhero stuff, more political.
More political.
It's more political, and like the nuances of like having heroes intervene with government plans and stuff like that, and how they integrate into the army. And it felt like less of a superhero movie, more of a political think piece.
So. I'm trying to think. What are those like? Were they like Harrison Ford movies back in the day? Well, this is a Harrison Ford movie, but like, what is it? What was it? Ones he was in Jack Ryan or something like this? Patriot Games or what was those movies they used to do?
Yeah. It felt like more like that rather than a like a superhero smash 'em up thing.
Yeah. Is Red Hulk?
Which is good. Which is good.
Red Hulk's impressive, and by the way, this is more of a this is a Hulk. This is the sequel to Incredible Hulk more than the actual Captain America.
Yeah, good. I'm on board with that.
This is an Incredible Hulk movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, it's weird. It's called Captain America. It's not Captain America movie. It ties up all the stuff from like Incredible Hulk.
It's so weird that they would do that because that movie came out in 2008. Or was it 2009? I think 2008. So for it to be this long on, and they're picking up those threads, it just feels like who's connecting those dots anymore.
Yeah, I mean, when the What If season 2 came out, they began integrating the Incredible Hulk stuff into the MCU.
Oh.
By bringing in Liv Taylor and stuff.
But my question is still there. How do you get from the? I get like how you get from the Incredible Hulk 2 to Captain America, but I still don't know the middle where the Incredible Hulk got to She-Hulk, where he became Frank Costanza and his son literally became George from Seinfeld.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. Do they explain that? Do they explain where Hulk's son suddenly appeared from?
No.
See, there is so many threads.
Scar.
Yeah.
Scar, or however it's pronounced. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His name is George Costanza, and you all know it.
Well, I'll have to bring it up. Hulk's son. Right. Let's see if I.
That was one of the memes that was introduced to us by Jimmy Mack. May God rest his soul, but like it's still in my image, like it's Frank and George Costanza.
I don't know how to spell whatever that name is. Right, but anyway.
Seinfeld, just type Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
Just type Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Right. Yeah. This is just crazy. Whoa! Some of these images. Here it is. Yeah, you can show men's nipples on a stream, I'm sure. Right, but anyway, so there's that for everyone's enjoyment. But yeah, literally it's that.
Yep.
So if we bring that up, let's open that in a new tab. Open image in new tab. Right. And
why is Jerry Sandler there?
Just because, look, okay, so it's literally exactly the same. So open image in new tab. When we see that and go to that, it stays exactly the same.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And David, Gerald says like your YouTube stream is not doesn't have audio. Is that true, Gerald?
Oh my god.
But Just you, David, for some reason.
Just me. Oh God.
That's what my wife says.
Okay, hang on. Well, it says audio is coming through.
Oh yeah, we can hear you fine.
Yeah, so let's just check this shizzle out as we're going live.
And I will say this: most of the negativity surrounding Captain America is coming from, like the Falcon's statement about Captain America not being America. No, sorry, Captain America not being about America, rather than the movie itself being bad.
It's kind of weird though, because like it literally is Captain America.
Okay, I can hear all of us on both the channels, so I am satisfied.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Cool.
Right. Okay. So everyone. Okay, Gerald, say something. Go.
Hello.
What's up, Doc?
Dev.
I've seen everything.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Right. Okay. So everyone. Okay, Gerald, say something. Go.
Hello.
Cat.
What's up, Doc?
Dev.
I've seen everything.
Boom. So there we go. Right. We're back in business. Now.
Although,
I don't know what we just said, but we've still got these Seinfeld guys on screen. So like, if they need to pick up and explain some of this Hulk stuff, what they need to do more than anything is make a deal with Universal so they can just release a new film with the Hulk in the title. Because clearly, after 20 years almost, Universal ain't giving it back. They're not going to get it back, so they can either sit in a stalemate. Or Universal should just make their own Hulk movie if they're allowed to. Go on, Dev.
The reason they brought in a Scar for She-Hulk is twofold. Because basically they had the rights for World War Hulk, and they used part of it for Thor Ragnarok, and they had to use the leftovers for She-Hulk. And plus, they've also got the fact of the new Avengers, who are like Hawkeye Jr., the new Black Widow, Spider-Man, etc. They need a Hulk. Until Wiccan's boyfriend comes in, they need a Hulk, and Scar will fill that role.
No, it's George Costanza.
Wait, so why can't they just use Hulk? Because he's already in the film.
No, because they need all the legacy people rather than the original characters.
So they need a young Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
he will smash and he will say, "These pretzels are making me thirsty."
Here is the solution to all of their problems. We don't need a young Hulk. We don't need young Hawkeye. We don't need young Ms. Marvel. And we don't need Wiccan and Speed and all this other stuff and Ironheart. End the series, leave it 2 years, and reboot. We don't want all of these new versions. We want Tony Stark. We want Steve Rogers. We want Peter Parker. We want.
Unfortunately, Kevin Feige has a 50-year series Bible.
The original Avengers.
Unfortunately, the problem with that is Kevin Feige has a 50-year plan for the Avengers.
50?
Yeah, 50.
He'll be dead.
Yeah, so like when he's dead, they can carry on.
6 years left. Like, honestly.
Remember, but in She-Hulk, he became an AI.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you are right.
Think about it. Kevin Feige AI still running Marvel movies.
Okay, so this is the deal with the Hulk situation. Universal do not own the rights to produce a Hulk movie on their own, but they hold the distribution rights to any standalone Hulk movie, meaning if Marvel Studios decides to make a solo Hulk film, Universal would have the first refusal on distribution rights. However, Marvel retains the production rights for Hulk. So this is what they should do. They should make a Hulk film like the 1994 Fantastic Four film, and then show it to Universal and say, well, this is just a rough cut. Universal will be like, this looks shit. Turn it down. And then you make a second cut that cuts out all of the scenes that they showed them, and then puts in all of the deleted scenes with Ruffalo doing Ruffalo stuff.
Yeah, but like my question is, David, like they don't have the rights to do a solo Hulk film, right? But if they have it in another franchise, they can do it.
Yeah.
So why not make a buddy Hulk, like Hulk and Thor, and just be a movie about Hulk? Thor is just an added benefit on the title.
No, that actually gave me good. Like that actually made me remind me of something. Because like Spider-Man can't appear in Marvel on his own either. So why don't you just like combine Spider-Man and Hulk in the same movie?
What do you mean he can't appear on his own?
A Marvel hero has to appear in every Spider-Man movie for it to be a Marvel movie. Otherwise, it's a Sony movie.
Ah, okay, that's interesting. My take on that was that when they made the deal, they were like, "Well, we're giving you Spider-Man in the MCU, so for the Spider-Man films, give us a character to help get interest." That's how I took it.
No, it's like if it's a solo Spider-Man, then Sony gets like majority of the money. But they stuck in a random Marvel hero, then Marvel gets most of the money.
Yeah.
These agreements they have are so stinking bizarre and weird. They didn't think it through, and now they're sort of stuck in these weird situations.
And Avi Arad caused it all in 2000 by splitting the company.
Well, what? So in the year 2000, was that okay? So was that basically that Marvel was doing really bad? And so
Marvel was doing really bad to make money. They sold the rights to every company. Yeah.
But like, I can't believe any of these studios, like Fox had Daredevil, and they had and Blade was somewhere, and like a bunch of these characters, where when the MCU started becoming big, a load of these companies were like, nah, we're not going to do anything with them. I would have done like Sony. I would have never let them out my grip. I would have been buried with them, basically.
It's also, on the other hand, like I hear a weird news that like DreamWorks animation team is completely let go. I'm not really sure it's 100% true, but maybe we can look up on it because like that's weird. Why is the animation team being let go by DreamWorks, which is predominantly an animation company, and Shrek 5 is on the way?
Was it regular animation or was it digital animation? That could be the differentiation. And not to say that they've had many non-CGI ones, but
considering they do still have like the How to Train Your Dragon animation coming up, so I think they're safe. It's
Isn't that live action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the CG people. CG people are safe. It's the other team that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends how many animation studios they have, because they probably have like their main team, and then they might have like a B team and a C team and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it could be like maybe like they have like a lower, like almost like an indie internal team or something like that. That might be what it is too. But yeah, that is odd.
But I also think it's because AI technology is gonna get I mean, like it is like Sora and stuff like that, and pretty sure I'm not sure because like currently like our human creation is still more of a controlled approach than AI is. AI approach. I mean, like we don't actually really have like AI orientated animators. We're just getting into that field. You don't have any graduates coming in with like AI animation degrees or something like that. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen, or like they're not even really sure how the animation media is gonna go. So it's like, let's just downsize it anyways. I know that Disney did Journey to Blue Sky Studios when they bought Fox. They also bought Blue Sky Studios, and they fired all the animators. And although they're gonna make another Ice Age film, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But it's weird that DreamWorks did this because like DreamWorks usually doesn't do this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to look up and I can't find about like which who it is that they've let go or anything, but it is strange. I know it definitely happens all the time with like video game studios, where like it happens so much where Sony or Microsoft will buy a studio, absorb their IP, and then after a game, if they get that far, just fold the studio. That happens all the time. So it might be that they've closed the studio, but they might have just kept like some of the animators or the ones that they want from it.
They didn't like. There was no news like they shut down the studio. There's basically like they fired a lot of animators. Okay, they were downsized.
Fired and see what comes up.
Yeah.
DreamWorks fired. Oh yeah, animation significantly cut staff in coming months. Okay, but hang on, this is an old
Yeah, I was gonna say the stuff I saw was like from about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Basically, the confusion is the article's from a year and a half ago, but it's saying the shutdown be completed in 2025.
Yeah.
I think that's the confusion.
Wow. Well,
DreamWorks, why?
Okay, guys, what else is on your mind? Did we see? Yeah, go for it, Dev.
I saw a movie randomly called Love Hurts, starring Kei Hong Kwan from Everything Everywhere All at Once and Goonies and stuff.
Oh, yes.
Basically, he looks like the modern day Jackie Chan in that movie.
Yes.
Wow, no, I don't know.
It's like a modern day Jackie Chan movie.
Like Jackie Chan.
It's like, you know, the whole Jackie Chan, like, I don't want any trouble, like, and he like beats the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
It's like that. Same energy.
But it's weird, like, I don't know why he's like following that career path, because like, I like the actor from Everywhere, Everything All at Once. Like, I really like him. I think he could be one of the nicest people in Hollywood. But I'm not really sure why he's going the Jackie Chan route. I think he can carve his own identity.
I think he's trying everything, like, he's trying one of everything. See what he likes best. See, he can literally do anything now. He can even be in the new Indiana Jones. As a grown-up.
He was in the Loki, which I really liked. He was like
as
I know who you
Ouroboros.
mean. The guy from Goonies.
Yes.
And India, yeah, okay. You say the guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm not sure who you mean, but
No, okay,
yeah.
I think I said it too fast. Because I said the guy from. I said the Gun Gerald.
Oh, I was gonna say I miss it. So you said he's going the Jackie Chan route, and I was thinking like action film stuff, and then I got really thrown off.
No,
really?
Action,
wow.
Action films, but like with Jackie Chan action films, right?
Like
he's not
right.
Arnold. He's not going in and punching people. He's always like, "Oh, stop you! Don't hit me!" And then he.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to like the accidental karate monster thing.
Gotcha. Just real quick.
There's a literal quote from Jackie Chan Adventures. It's like, "Are you gonna whoop that butt?" And Jackie Chan, "Ancient proverb: do not fight when you can run."
To bounce back to DreamWorks, I just somehow somebody was talking about Madagascar, the movie. It's 20 years old. So that this at the end of May, yes, it's 20 years, 2005.
That's rough.
I was like, "There's no way." Sure enough.
Why are you destroying my childhood? Why?
What did I do?
Why are you reminding me that I am an adult now?
It happens to all of us at some time, Cap.
Okay, guys, I've brought up here the TV spots, the trailers and stuff that we got aired during the Super Bowl. Let's throw up our protective shield. And where is it? Where is the shield? There we go. Boom, let's bring this in. So first up, we've got some Jurassic World, whatever it's called, Rebirth. Jurassic World Rebirth. So, like, the big thing with this is that it's got Black Widow in it. And then the other thing is that they have, like, these hybrid dinosaurs, don't they?
Yep.
I remember the first Jurassic World really well. And I think there have been 2 since then, and I don't remember either of them from one another.
Yep, same here.
You know when they did the reboot Jurassic World, I actually thought like Chris Pratt and like what's her the other actress name?
Yep.
Okay, that one. That one. It's too long. She and Chris Pratt were the grandkids from the first movie. That's what I actually thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like maybe they're doing something like that, but then like they're 2 different characters, and like I never understood Jurassic Park sequels, like even the original trilogy sequels as well, because like the first one, it had a lot of stuff to say about like science of like us progressing things. It was not just about, oh, look at the T-Rex. That's not just been the movie's thing, but because they knew like that's just gonna last for like a few seconds, because afterwards we're used to T-Rexes now, seeing in dino stuff is everywhere, so we can't keep saying, "Oh, look, it's a bigger T-Rex. Oh, look, it's a brown T-Rex." We can't keep doing that. But the new movie's just doing that. It's basically saying, "Oh, we have hybrid T-Rex."
Okay, well, okay, so the first one, it was like, oh, just because we can, should we actually do this, or however they famously phrase it. And
it actually has a good scientific debate about like what science should.
It's not much of a debate.
How does Jeff Goldblum phrase it?
The majority of the movie is there's a villain that is trying to steal the dinosaur embryos, and then the whole place is just the dinosaurs are loose, right? That I'd say that more of the focus.
True, but I mean, to Cap's point, like one of the key things is it does is, you know, should we or shouldn't we? But then also that. And to me, it plays into like AI in real life right now. It's like, should we take the guardrails off and just let it go? Or we think we're so smart that we've created this thing that we're going to be able to hold it within this cage. Yeah. And yet, you know, in Jurassic Park, the first one, you know, they were, oh, we're so smart. We're going to splice all this stuff. And as they said, nature finds a way.
It's a real good movie about the method of science itself and how it plays into our capitalistic brain way. But like, because the first thing we did, we built a theme park. We discovered dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
Let's build a theme park.
How do we make the most money?
But also, when you look at the Lost World, and they're like, basically, the Lost World does two things. I've never particularly liked the Lost World, right?
No.
Basically, it does two things. The first thing it does is it says, let's have a dinosaur in New York. I know it's not, well, it might be in New York. I can't honestly remember. But basically, it takes it into the city. So it's like you get Predator. Predator 2 is in the concrete jungle.
Yeah.
And so many things have done this.
Well,
and then it's also King Kong. So it's like we'll take this thing out of its environment, and then it will cause a rampage. And dominate over the humans and stuff like this. The third one, by the time they did Jurassic Park 3, I was like, I quite like that film, but I was like, what are they doing with this? It's like, it's just a rescue mission, and they've gone there by mistake. But I think it's a genuinely fun film, but it does feel a bit like they'd used all the good ideas.
No, it did weirdly turn into, you know, like the early video games and also like the pulp novels where there's always a hero in the jungle. He's an archaeologist or a scientist. He's like battling dinosaurs or battling indigenous people. It had that vibe to it, the third film. And the other one's like, we don't have that vibe because we're futuristic aesthetic. At least they had that like old school aesthetic, but we're still going for it and just putting out mad films.
The first movie is hands down my favorite. The second movie I thought was horrible, and I'll have to rewatch based on David's impression of the third one. I thought the third one was garbage. So but it's been probably 15 years or longer since I've seen it.
It's a bit lightweight, but it is genuinely also quite good because they bring in a dinosaur that is like bigger and scarier than the T-Rex, like the Spinosaurus or whatever.
The Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
Which is actually not, I think, in real. Maybe we can Google that and find out if the Spinosaurus
this is what
actually
they did
bigger.
so well in Jurassic World. They took the idea that, well, you have Disneyland, you have Disney World. So it's like, if we've already got Jurassic Park, we'll make it, what's the new thing called Jurassic World? And it's just literally, we'll try it again. And I believe it. If this happened, they'd be like, we've invested too much. This is too good an idea. We've got all these zoos. We'll just have a zoo for dinosaurs. It will work. And then they showed you what it happens when it works. But then they've gone down the idea of the splicing dinosaurs and stuff.
Yep.
And they create Indominus Rex. And now it's...
David, they literally turned it into Neo Umbrella. They turned it into Neo Umbrella.
Neo Umbrella, I don't know what that means.
From Resident Evil, the zombie maker corporation. Like,
Umbrella.
Yeah. Oh, Neo. Yeah. Right. So I thought the idea of having this fake dinosaur, which is evil, and then having it battle the T-Rex, it's like, wait, now the T-Rex is the good guy, and now you're rooting for the T-Rex and the Raptors. Fantastic. brilliant.
Well, but even at the end of the original Jurassic Park, you start rooting for the T-Rex because of the raptors.
Do you? Oh, well, yeah, only just.
Yeah. I mean, it's exact. I mean, it's a very small part of it, but yeah.
I don't think you root for it in the same way because it's just a case
No,
of
agreed.
the raptors are going to get them. They're these sneaky little buggers that are going to get them, and suddenly the T-Rex. And it's just like when it's like when you see that the person's about to catch up them in the plane or something, like fighter jet, and suddenly just another one of the bad guys crashes into them. That's what the T-Rex was like there. But this was
in the old one.
The T-Rex is going into business.
No, in the old one, David, the T-Rex played the role of the water dinosaur that played in the new one. Whereas, like, finally, the big the Indominus Rex get killed by the water dinosaur, the big one, that comes up and kills it. That's the role that the T-Rex played.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But yeah, so just having, like, the T-Rex, and it looks like the T-Rex... When the T-Rex looks like it's going to get killed, I was like, genuinely, I was like, oh no! Like, now what are they going to do? But yeah, they were like... The T-Rex took back its throne. It was like, no, I am like the king of all animals.
I'm the motherfucking T-Rex.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, absolutely. No, okay,
That's a cool song, by the way.
I have no, and obviously Chris Pratt isn't in this one because instead of Star-Lord, they've got Black Widow in it. No, this is how original they are.
There's an actual episode of Avengers, the animated series, where there's an island of dinosaurs and Black Widow is literally fighting them. There's an actual episode where that happens.
It just shows how incestuous Hollywood is. Like, you just
so
take this person, plug them into this series, take that person, plug them over here. Yeah. Crazy.
I think Scarlett Johansson is basically like, well, Marvel screwed me. I can't go back. Let's just do this.
I mean, I think it was the case in the early, like 2000s, where it was kind of like a joke, certainly in England, where they were like, every English actor, all of them, are either in Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. You know? Yeah. It's like there are no other English actors. Right. Okay. Go on.
Other people can't do Shakespeare, David.
There is a Apple TV movie with Ana de Armas and Chris Evans, and slight spoilers. These assassins are trying to kill them, and two of the assassins are Sebastian Stan and the Falcon.
Oh yeah, like there you go. So wait, so when you say Sebastian Stan and the Falcon, do you just mean Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
The actor, I can't remember. Yeah. No, and they're together as well. They're working together to kill Chris Evans.
Falcon. He's changed. He's not Falcon anymore.
He's
like, it's so weird seeing the two of them team up to kill Chris Evans, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's this all the time. It's just like when there was like the Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw. And then just like Ryan Reynolds is in it and Kevin Hart is in it. And it's like, why is this whole little club just keep turning up in like an anthology movie where they play
Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme with The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Chris Pratt? It said, "Oh, I'm definitely skipping this movie." If you guys have these guys,
I think I have seen it. Was it?
I thought it was Gal Gadot, not.
Yeah,
not,
there you go. It was Gal Gadot. Because I was like, it's literally they've swapped out Amy Pond from Doctor Who because she was in Jumanji, and the other three were in Jumanji. Yeah.
Yeah. Although speaking of Karen Gillan, it's like a really short cancelled series called Selfie. It's really, really good.
Oh wow! What was that on?
It's it was on like BBC or like one of the like. It was a British show, but it was like a TV series.
It was actually on the television channel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird. And it was weird because it was like, it's about influencer culture before influencer culture started. So it was ahead of its time.
Okay. Cap?
I have actually seen something that is probably the best thing that came out in 2024, and that is Frieren, the Beyond Journey's End, which has become one of my favorite animes of all time. And no, Deb, no, you cannot resist Frieren.
No. I make money from that show for reasons, but I still dislike it.
Dev is some weird crime lord. He's got his fingers
in literally
everything. It's just like,
I think so.
yeah, so like Rockstar
friends
Games, they're going
with
to
Jay.
release a new thing. He's like, well, I happen to work for them. And then there'll be something else. He'll be like, oh, so like WWE are coming out. Well, he says, well, since I'm an investor, and like literally, you've got your fingers in everything. It's crazy.
And he's got the photos to prove it. That's the other way. The thing with freerun. Okay, before you ruin it, Deb, here's my thing. Reason why I like it. Also, this is the first female-led show that I actually watch. I've seen female-led like Disney movies, but other than that, I really have a hard time like watching like any female-led shows. I don't feel really related to the character, so it's hard. But I think this has done really well. They've really written a well-written female character. I really liked it. Never saw Ugly Betty. Shame on him. Yes, I have not. The other thing is, like, I really like the where it took the fantasy, the typical anime fantasy storyline, go to a party and kill a bad guy. But then this story really takes about time slowing down and how like the little moments in life is really matter in our fast-paced life. It's a really good one, and the dialogue is also super done well, and the characters are really great. Like you will find a way to relate to almost all of them. I really enjoyed this. It's a slow watch. It's not a fast-paced anime. It's not your typical shonen anime or even your isekai anime. It's a very slow burn, and it'll sit with you.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm just going to come to the comments because I always forget to come to the comments on both platforms here. But so we've got a few comments here, including Clint, who just became our Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Champion. So hello, Clint, if you're still there. But he says that he's done a podcast episode about Jurassic Park 3. So I think that would be worth checking out. But then Sarah Monte says, in the original Jurassic Park book, it ends with Dr. Malcolm dead. Did anyone know this?
Probably.
Apparently so. He says, next to read the second, and he's alive in the first chapter. That's weird. I need to... Like, I have not read... I own a copy of the first Jurassic Park book. I have never read it, though. It's just one of these things. So, it feels nice to have on the shelf. But that's as far as I've...
Say it again about the book at the end. What happened?
It says it ends with Dr. Malcolm dead. That's Jeff Goldblum's character. It does.
Yes. Yep, that is correct.
Oh
yep.
my god. But he's like the main guy in Jurassic Park 2.
Well, it's weird because like when he was cast, he kind of like stole the show, so they're gonna kill him.
He just had his chest out, guys. Come on. Like he is Goldblum
that's why.
all over the screen. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the Goldblum statue was in London in a park somewhere, did you go see it? The one where he's like laid down and
it had it had a restraining order against me, guys. It was.
What did you do to the statue?
I don't know, imagine. Right. I bet some weirdos did some freaky stuff to it, though.
And to Clint's note on that, the book, Jurassic Park, the book is way better than the movie. The movie, again, it just, the age and everything that I saw it, it's my favorite. The Lost World book, the follow-up, not very good. And then the movie, again, was, to me, even worse.
Is that as far as the book series went? Like, there isn't a Jurassic...
Yeah, just those two.
Yeah, I was going to say,
No.
I know that The Lost World was a book, but I'm not aware that there has been... even book adaptations, you know how like you'll get like, and here's not the adaptation, the novelization, you know.
Yeah, there was a book, and I can't remember what it is, but after Crichton died, there's been several books that were released that he at least had started, and I think there's something about dinosaurs, but I don't think it has any relationship to Jurassic.
Dinosaurs. Yeah. Right. Okay, guys, let's quickly come on to another trailer here, just because there's a few to get through. Apparently, this is Thunderbolts. So once again, we've...
This is really good. This is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's check.
I have to say, like, this movie has, and the trailers have grown on me, and I'm much more excited for this than Captain America.
This is Suicide Squad 2009 done right.
Okay, does anyone... Okay, so first of all, who is this that's turning people into shadows on the ground?
That's the Void.
That's an amazing power. I love the look of that.
You know what that's a reference to, by the way?
Ghost.
In Japan during the atomic explosions,
Oh
the
shit.
atomic blast turns people makes the shadows permanent.
Oh, you've just kind of made it a bit sad now.
Yeah. just a bit though.
Yeah. Oh wow, but yeah, no,
both of these movies are coming out in 25.
Yeah,
this one's out really
February
soon.
and May.
Yeah.
Huh.
So like, Captain America's out this week, and then this one is only a couple of months later. Is there a third Marvel film coming out this year?
I think there is.
Oh yeah. It's Fantastic Four, and
No,
that's
it's
in
not next year.
July. Literally,
Wow.
last year they only had Deadpool and Wolverine, and clearly, because they had to reshoot Captain America over and over again, that's why we've ended up with 3 jammed into this year.
Yeah.
Although
This does look really good.
They may not be really sure like how the movie's gonna land, because like these were all in the works before the Deadpool and Wolverine came out, and they're really not. They kind of understand like what works and what doesn't work. So they're like, yeah, all of our projects gotta stay. Maybe we'll throw all of them in the wall. Let's see what lands, and we'll
Yeah.
Draw your
pick up the
attention.
pieces.
Right, how the hell old does Sebastian Stan suddenly look? He needs to like change up the haircut because he's got the Leon F. Kennedy haircut. And he's got like the Barry Burton face going on. It's still.
How dare you compare Leon's haircut with that?
Well,
crap.
it's true, Cap. He kind of has your haircut. I'm no one to talk, but still.
But it's. I mean,
No,
like
to be fair, he looks young. In that one shot, he was stretched. Like he had like stress lines on his forehead.
No, he looks really old. Like every promo I see of him,
Mhm.
it's like he's trying to have a boy band haircut, and he looks really old. They all look old. Yelena is the only one who doesn't look 45.
I think I know that why that's a thing, and I'll explain like afterwards.
Okay.
it's I really do like the new Captain America being the funny guy now. Like he feels so bad as Captain America.
Which new Captain America? There's like 5 of them.
There's like 5.
I mean, like the
Like,
guy.
Wyatt Russell.
Yeah, that guy.
Him.
Yes.
Kurt
that
Russell's
guy.
son.
Kurt Russell's son, which is insane.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
That is Kurt.
All the genetics gone wasted.
Okay,
They
I
didn't
can't
even
remember
fight
that.
back.
Is Goldie Hawn his mother?
I believe so. Yes.
I think so.
Wow.
It's one of those cases where the genetics did not fight back. It went on another direction.
Like okay, so
What is this? Is it just playing adverts now? Let's remove that.
yeah, that's the second one. That's another movie.
Oh no, I don't know.
Um,
what is this movie? F1. Who cares about that? Right. Well, you
Okay,
go.
so before like you just reminded me about nepotism as well. In the original Black Widow movie, the girl that plays the young Black Widow is Mila Jovovich, and the other guy, Eupol, his the kid.
What movie
It's
is
Mila
this?
Jovovich's Black Widow.
There's a movie starring Mila Jovovich as Black Widow.
No, her daughter is Black Widow.
Oh, her daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
Her daughter plays
and
young.
the daughter of
young
Yu
Natasha.
Bol, the
Wait,
terrible
oh,
film director. That's
I
amazing.
think, yeah. No, sorry, not Eupol. The guy who made the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
Paul W.S. Anderson.
yes,
Oh, okay.
him and Mila
The
Jovovich's
bane of all
daughter
video game movies.
plays young Natasha.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Clint in the comments says I wasn't too excited for Thunderbolts until this trailer. No, I wasn't either. I wasn't. Cap, go on.
Mhm.
I think for Thunderbolts, I think the main attraction is the Bob. Like they do, actually do have a good like a hook in for you guys to be excited about. And from what I've seen from like Captain America, I kind of expect how this is gonna go, even though it doesn't make sense in weird places. So I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm really not like, ooh, what's that? I want to know. It doesn't have that vibe to it. Even this movie could be turned out to be terrible, but like I'm curious about Bob, so I want to see it. Maybe bring that vibe back to Marvel stuff instead of having the old classic thing, and we already know the miserable reshoots and stuff that happened with Captain America. This film has no like any bad press or anything, right? Like there's no like,
Thunderbolts?
yeah.
No, I don't think
No.
so. Like, the only thing that's been negative around Thunderbolts is people are saying that, and this, this, in fairness to them, this is the concept, but it's kind of the leftovers. Like it's Black Widow's sister, and Bucky didn't make it to Captain America status, and they've got Red Guardian and the failed Captain America, and they brought back Ghost for some reason. It's stuff like this. So people aren't that invested, but they're hoping obviously that the combination, So
the combination isn't the key. It's Bob. Bob is the key.
Okay, Dev.
Okay, so I can both explain why they picked who they did, and why they all look like shit at the same time. Spoilers. The Void is the depressed side of Bob.
Bob.
So comic book lore here. Bob is the Sentry. The
Sentry. Come on, Dev. You ruined this for the other guy.
You can see it in this trailer. You can actually see it in the trailer if you zoom into his gauntlet. So
it's only a spoiler if you zoom in on the trailer. That's a spoiler. Right.
It's great. So the Sentry used to be basically Superman, but he has mega depression. So his depression manifested as a supervillain. So in order to defeat the villain, he wiped the memory of him and everyone else that he existed. So he forgot he was Sentry.
Okay, so hang on. So when did Sentry actually do anything? Because when
in the movies,
because when he wasn't in the Avengers.
I don't think Sentry's been in anything.
No, in the comics, there's been waiting for Avengers.
Just in the comics.
Pick it up with the story being, he used to be like Superman, but then he got depressed. It's like, well, why didn't we see him? Why didn't he ever help Doctor Strange or Thor?
No. So David, for him, it's excusable because, like Dev said, in terms of getting powers, he's also mentally. So imagine Superman with schizophrenia. It's not a happy thought for anybody. So
Superman does have schizophrenia. He's Clark Kent and he's Superman.
No, basically,
a functioning schizophreniac is different from a non-functioning schizophreniac.
The Void shows up and attacks people. So to get rid of the Void, he had to stop being a hero and wipe his own memory. Stop being a Void ever again.
Right. So it's not like the Eternals where they're like, there we have bigger problems to worry about. It's not like that. It's more like, butterfly. Yeah, I have that.
So because of the whole mental health thing, that's why they picked everyone who has mental issues as well, like depression, etc., etc. So they could relate and help Bob through the depression. That's how they would defeat him, basically, help him with his mental issues rather than physically defeating him.
I like how Captain America can relate that, but what are the others going to do? What is their mental block?
They all have depression, though. Basically, and plus, remember, they are in the shadow of someone. Every character is in the shadow of someone else. So the Ghost is in the shadow of Ant-Man. Taskmaster is in the shadow of her dad. Yelena is in the shadow of Black Widow.
Yeah.
Warrior is also in the shadow of Captain America. Winter Soldier, also in the shadow of Captain America. Red Guardian, also in the shadow of Captain America.
They kind of just need to get over their problems, right? Because that would be just like you had the original Avengers movie, and everyone's just like, that Tony Stark's quite famous, isn't he, guys? And Thor is just like, no one knows me on this planet, right?
I think that's the problem that Loki had with Thor. It's like, damn, it's just muscly god with a hammer. No one's gonna notice me.
No, Loki is literally Prince Harry, right? So Prince Harry, and then there's Prince William, and literally there's Loki, and then he's Prince Harry, and then Prince William is Thor.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
David. Prince Harry is Scar, and Prince William is Mufasa.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, it works as well.
Wait.
Hulk's son? He's Hulk's son?
Wait, David. When did Britain have a royal assassination? When did Harry go?
Jesus Christ, their whole family history is a political.
You
think the mother is?
But when you said Prince Harry, I thought the new guy, and it's when did he do that?
No, that was his mom.
Yeah, no, Princess Diana had an accident.
Yeah, in the dark, kind of when nobody saw it.
Yeah. Okay,
And
now,
Bucky
guys,
wasn't there at all.
because we didn't have a show like the last couple of weeks. We haven't actually looked at Fantastic Four, and I think we should bring that up with urgency. Go on, Cap. What do you want to say first?
It's a quick reroute to the Witcher movie that came out yesterday, Witcher: Sirens of the Deep animated movie, David.
That
That's
movie
why you
came
didn't
out.
realize.
Right. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
let's look at Fantastic Four. No, go on, Ed. Let's get this. Let's hear what you have to say.
I think again, it is the best thing for them to do is go the animation route because, like, I think their live action is dead. Henry's gone, and also they already didn't have a good standing with the fans. They're not gonna win anybody back, even if they start recorrecting courses. The best thing you can do is go the animation route because, like, still the best thing that Netflix has done with The Witcher is the movie Nightmare of the Wolf. This movie is not as good as Nightmare of the Wolf, but it's a very twisted Little Mermaid story that fits like the Witcher's thing. Witcher's basically like fairy tale horror.
Yeah.
It twists like Beauty and the Beast story into like a Witcher story. So this is actually the Little Mermaid movie. It has a lot of references as well to the Disney film as well. It just like into the Witcher twisted version. And it's pretty good for what it is. And also it has the original voice actor from the games playing Geralt. Because they know, we can't top Henry, let's bring that guy. That's a good move.
They did a new movie and they didn't even cast their new Liam
No.
Hemsworth in it. Oh
Liam, stay away.
Wow.
So is the TV show, is it done then? The series?
No, it's not out yet.
No, the season
Not
is
officially.
coming. It is coming, but people do believe that's gonna be their like the end season. That's like that's it. Netflix like bye God. Not sure because like Disney might. I don't think again the problems were if it was just Henry leaving and the show was really good, I think the show would have survived. Is that Henry left and the show was shit? Why am I staying here anyways?
But here's the thing: Henry Cavill also did Argyle, so that kind of like elevated The Witcher up to be like, well, hang on, Henry Cavill, he wasn't quite right about everything. Okay, Dev.
The first half an hour of Argyle was good. The first half an hour was good.
What of this Witcher
For
movie?
Argyle.
No,
for Argyle.
The first half an hour. No, it wasn't. The first half an hour of Argyle was Henry Cavill and John Cena doing super moves, where it was completely unrealistic. And I was sat there, I was like, "This is bullshit." Until they then reveal, "Oh, but this is only make believe." And then you're like, "Oh, so that's a joke." And then you have the realization that what you're actually getting is much worse.
Yeah.
Again, like David, they did the same Witcher Netflix thing. You saw the Witcher series with Henry Cavill, and you thought, well, the story's kind of weird, but like, I'm trusting Henry Cavill. But then you realize it's Liam Hemsworth now, and it's even shit.
Yeah. Oh man. Right. Okay. I was about to make a really dark joke. I shouldn't do it though. Right.
I was expecting that Dev was going to say the reason why the first half hour was good because he was in it.
Yeah, okay.
Or he's making money from this.
Fantastic Four. Let's bring up the Gentle Shield, just so we can check this out. Okay, so Fantastic Four. So this has to be set in a parallel universe, right? Because
the retro futureverse, Jetsons, basically the Jetsons.
Okay, so is it set in the future? What year is this film set in? Is it set
61. 61.
So okay, so it's set in the past. So if these guys are going to turn up in the Avengers, they have to cross the multiverse and time travel together. Right?
Yeah, and the theory is they get that power for the same reason that Monica Rambeau got it in WandaVision by crossing the multiverse barrier.
Oh.
So this is like their origin story.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
But like, what was the original like the comics explanation for their
cosmic bullshit?
Yeah.
Was that Freddie Prinze?
No, that's Joseph Quinn.
Yeah.
Oh.
From Stranger Things.
Oh
but
my
like,
God.
did they?
What is that? The punk rocker guy from Stranger Things?
Yes.
Oh my God! I can't
wow.
believe that.
And that's the guy from The Bear.
John Malkovich, right?
Yeah, John Malkovich is in there as red.
Okay, let's just bring this back again. Let's break down some of these shots here. So, I'm going to say straight away that Marvel have done it again, and everyone they've cast is too old to be in this film. Right. Everyone they're casting. No, look, you watch when they did like the original Avengers films. They're bringing in Hemsworth, excuse me, and Evans and stuff like this, and Romanoff.
They're all new people.
And they were like 28, they were 30, and now as Kevin Feige's got older, he's casting all of the people who are still his peers, but now they're like 47. Right.
Hey, Dave, you can't play with audio, can you?
I can't, no, because it.
Okay, because I was going to draw attention to the fact that Ben Grimm sounds like human.
Sounds like human.
He doesn't sound Rocky. He sounds like himself.
Ah, interesting. Oh shit! Where's everything gone, guys? Can you?
He's paused it. Yeah.
Okay,
we can hear you.
I've lost literally everyone. Bear with me. Let's bring it all up.
I really like Pedro Pascal as an actor. I just think he was sort of an odd choice for Reed Richards. Yeah.
Especially with Ian Gifford doing such a good job.
They should have cast a British guy or bring back the 2000s British guy.
Definitely not the. No, I like Pedro Pascal. What's that movie with Nick Cage that he's in?
Oh, the
Face Off.
No,
the unbearable something of.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That's a good one though. Yeah, Massive Talent. Yeah,
that movie.
Yeah, that one's really
so
good.
Like,
yeah.
The Mandalorian. Yeah. What else is it that he's in? The
Last of Us.
Yeah. Right. So I know some people have got bored of him. I'm not bored of him yet.
Isn't
I
he
don't know if he's necessarily who I
like normal Star Wars as well?
He's in Star.
Is he in normal Star Wars?
No, if he's the Mandalorian,
no.
he can't just be in Star Wars as well.
No.
The
Last of Us, Mandalorian.
There's a meme of him like, you're going to be in a movie where you don't have to care about a young kid, and Pedro Pascal
Okay, there is something really uncanny valley about the eyes of the Thing here.
It's the eyebrows.
Well, yeah, it's not that, but the actual eyes look like human eyes within that.
Yeah, no, because they're trying to show like it's a human trapped in like a rock body. They're trying to do that. And that's another thing with the voice as well. Apparently, that's why they kept the voice as a human, like normal as well. Yeah. They want to show him he's still human, trapped in a rock body.
Okay, do they show... They don't show Mr. Fantastic doing any Mr. Fantastic stuff in this whole trailer, do they?
I don't think so.
No, that's interesting.
Is it really
That'll be the one thing they hold back for the movie that they won't put in the trailer.
Okay, so what's the deal with this? So they're already saying all of the Marvel superheroes in all of the movies already have merch. Just like how there was like... was it in the Spider-Man film when there's people robbing a bank? And they're dressed as like Thor and Iron Man and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've got the classic look to the car.
Mm-hmm.
There's John Malkovich.
For me, it's more than for me, it's like weirdly, it doesn't remind me of Jetsons, but it does remind me of like Tomorrowland mixed with.
It is basically like it was based on Jetsons. Basically, this is an alternate universe where it's the '60s, but they have the tech from the future.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but like
so
there was Galactus.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is the Wonder Woman 1980? For me, it's like it has Wonder Woman 1984 mixed with Tomorrowland vibes. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. Also, I'm hearing rumors that Galactus in this one isn't a world eater. He's a multiverse eater. So he'll eat universes.
Ah. Okay. Well, that.
Aha.
That
so he's gonna kill off all the bad movies.
Well,
he's gonna do
that he can eat their universe and they'll escape into our
MCU, into MCU.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna do it.
That's it.
Wait,
like,
Dev?
really small. There's a Smurfs trailer.
Dev, one question: are they going to do what DC animated movies did? They did for literally bringing in Galactus to eat away all the other.
Yeah, like he's the anti-monitor.
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
no!
Cap. Right, just before we move on, whilst we've got Smurfette here, do you fancy her or not?
No.
Okay, I'm just
not this one. Not
just
this one.
Just checking.
Not this Smurfette.
Not this one.
That's Smurfette's Rihanna. The other one was Katy Perry.
Wow. I have not watched any of the Smurf films to know.
I went to an advanced reading of this, and it was okay.
Yeah.
I find it funny.
One second. Like, Clint says, David, loving your 12th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Well, Clint's my friend. we have the whole set here. We have the whole set.
Remember, David, do you remember that one episode where me, you, David, all just put out our Sonic Screwdrivers?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just held up the spoon, I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. We just end up like this, just like doing weird stuff with it. Okay, guys, so what is your thoughts on this, just whilst we're here? So this is the 15th.
What the heck is that?
It's a morpher.
This is the 14th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver, and this is the 15th Doctor's. It is literally a mouse.
It's not a screwdriver. That's a problem.
Honest,
it doesn't remotely look like a screwdriver.
I don't think I'll be able to unscrew much with this. But yeah.
Well, but at least it looks more screwdriver-ish.
It doesn't quite flick, but it's almost like a Star Trek.
It's like a gaming mouse.
So like,
yeah.
Like one to beam up.
It's a flip phone. It's a flip phone.
Well, check this out. Check this shit out. Ready? Oh, hang on. I forget which button does anything. I've got it upside down. That's why. Right, ready? Here we go. Boom. Check this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then.
And now it's called Spy Kids.
Oh yeah.
It's a vibrator too.
It looks like
it's a vibrator too.
It is a vibrator. You know, it is. It's just like.
It's got everything you need.
Yeah. It's like. Yeah. It's like. Well. I can't even. It's like. So this will make you feel really good, and if you want a little extra pleasure, it extends into various areas. And you can take it into extreme mode for the greatest massage of all.
What's the thing that flips out of the side?
I have no idea. Yeah. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I've only watched the new Doctor Who season when it came on. So I haven't rewatched it to take in all of what the different new ideas that they've put into it are. But look, when you see the Doctor and he's like this and he presses the thing, and then he's like, what is he reading? Obviously it's psychic, but where is he getting his measurements or readings from? At least this one does go to the idea that it's got like a little thing. Is that a magnifying glass? It's not, is it? Not properly.
I mean, David, because we did the weird vibrator thing, it just like it just want to make the statement that the new Doctor Who may not be packing.
May not. Okay, so anyway, so imagine if you've got this stuck up somewhere and you accidentally activate the button. That's bad. But when you look at
bad
this
or
bad
good,
boy,
depending on.
Check this out. This one. If that gets in there,
that's worse.
That is much worse. That is.
It's not coming out.
Yeah, exactly. It's staying there. It's staying up home. Right. I forget what we.
Unless you can somehow push the button again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. Yeah, you need to be able to pull it back out. This one has also got a weird. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does. I don't know what. I think I'm just breaking it. Oh no, shit! I have broken it. Okay, so I think that plugs back in.
Dave broke the vibrator.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! Imagine you're trying to pull it out, and then.
I'm sorry, I'm tapped out. What the fuck is going on?
Get the pliers.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like, I'm on my phone. What the fuck is the conversation?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right.
That'll teach you.
Yeah. Okay, Clint.
Okay.
Clinton says, I need to come on here so I can show you all my Sonics. I have 4 to 15. Clint, you're very welcome to come on the show anytime you want. It'd be great to have you. Send me a message and we'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, what else have we got to speak about? Is there anything in the world of movies, games, comic books, TV shows? What else is on your mind?
I have seen Sonic 3. It's really good. And here's my statement. Sonic is going to be the next Avengers. I'm sorry, the fluff balls are the next big Avengers franchise. It's not. I'm not really sure if DC can pull it off, but I don't have much faith in them. So if they don't, Sonic's going to be the next Avengers.
Okay.
And I've proved to this because in Sonic 3, they mention specifically Detective Pikachu.
They do. You're right. They do. They do put that little sneaky.
I'm thinking there's going to be a video game movie Avengers happening in the future.
No, but they mentioned Detective Pikachu, not as if he actually exists. I thought they mentioned
No, they do, as if he does exist. They got the Tails. Yeah, no. They got the Tails asking if he is Detective Pikachu. And Knuckles says,
that's just like...
haha, they think you're a Pokemon.
Are they owned by the same thing?
No.
The movies?
No.
Okay.
No, but Nintendo and Sega do work together. Nintendo and Sega do work together.
Yeah, but no, look, Sega and Nintendo working together is... We'll put them in the Olympic Games in a sports title that no one ever wants to play. We'll get this platform character Sonic and this platform character Mario, and we'll put them in a sports game. That's what people want. No, like Nintendo are like, we're not letting you put your shitty hedgehog anywhere near what we've got. Oh my god.
David, your video's gone.
Can you guys at least hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, flipping heck, man. What is going on with my internet? Your browser has lost
It's Nintendo, David. You spoke bad about them. They're shutting you down.
Dave, what are you doing, Dave? Dave, this is highly irregular.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Dave.
You guys, I'm going to try starting the camera again.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, my green screen.
Black screen's broken.
He's got Hulk behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
Green screen's broken.
Okay, let's see if I can virtual background. Let's just get. Never mind the Slam Jam one. Let's get. I could have Corey here with his dildo, but
there you go.
Let's get this one going.
So a comic book that's been out for a while, I think they're on issue 43, that I highly recommend, but it is extremely dark, is called Ice Cream Man.
Okay, let's bring it up.
And it's basically like a bunch of separate anthology type stories, but they all have like a common theme throughout them. And there's at least 2 omnibuses that they have out, which I think collect like the first 40-ish
There's a movie called
issues.
Ice Cream Man, Gerald.
Ooh, Gerald.
Yeah, I don't believe it's remotely.
Is this it?
Yes. Yep.
It looks really dark.
Yep. It's interesting, and if you're having a bad time mentally and everything, you probably don't want to read it. But you want to be a little bit up for it when you read it. But it's pretty good, and the Ice Cream Man character is a little bit like It. So the mythos of It, it's sort of like that.
No, that I love anthology stuff. Generally speaking. So, like Twilight Zone, stuff like this.
Yeah. And the writer of this one, he has another one called Haha, which is all about clowns, which is creepy to begin with. And again, it's like sort of out there, weird. But I recommend that one too.
What's the phobia that says like people have a fear of clowns? There's an actual phobia named after them, right?
Oh, there's a phobia.
Yes, there is.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but yeah.
Of clowns. It's gonna have like some ridiculously long names. Cool. Oh, I can't read this. Right, someone else interpret this for me. Coulrophobia. I think. Yeah, there you go.
I can't even see it.
But you know, it should just be clownophobia. Like arachnophobia, arachnids. What is chlora?
That's the scientific
probably
name for
Latin for clowns. Latin for clowns.
Okay, guys, I'll tell you something else, because that last one being anthology based has reminded me. I've just seen. I don't know if any of you guys know this show. Does anyone here? Dev, I'm looking at you more than anyone. No, Inside Number 9.
Yes.
We talked about it a while ago, and I saw a couple episodes. I really liked it. I need to watch more. I have not watched all of it, but I really like it.
Show, so every episode is brand new characters. It is one of the clever. The very first episode, I think, is the very worst episode. I would say just literally skip it until you've watched a bunch of other episodes. But most of the episodes are pretty good. Some of them are fantastic. And the cast of it, they wrapped up. It's called Inside Number 9, and the concept is every episode is set inside Number 9. Now, this might be House Number 9, a different episode might be Ward Number 9 in a hospital. Another episode is Boat Number 9. Another episode is Police Car Number 9, and the whole episode is set inside a police car. Stuff like this. So every episode, what happens after that can be different every time. Usually there's a lot of humour. Usually it's a bit dark and a bit twisted, but it's brand new characters. They wrapped up after 9 series, which aired last year. And now they have done a stage show, and it's the TV cast. It's like 2 main guys, and they do the stage show as well. And
Oh, wow.
I saw it a few days ago, and I would say it's fantastic. I won't give any spoilers because I'm going to write an article giving loads of spoilers. At the end, they ask you not to give spoilers. Sorry, guys. I need content. So, I won't give spoilers here, but I will say that, because you probably aren't going to see it anyway, I can tell you later, but unless you've seen the TV show to understand why it's so clever. As I was watching it, I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. I was expecting more. But the way they incorporate twists and stuff at the end, it's so good. And they're just geniuses, and they should continue making it. But anyway,
Is it good? Is it good as Resident Evil 4 good, or is it good as Substance good?
As what? As substance?
Substance.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's Resident Evil 4 good. It's Resident Evil 4
Thank you. Thank you.
When you watch the TV show, not every episode is Resident Evil 4 good, but over half of them are, you know. So
At least if it's not Substance level good, I can stomach it, if you know what I mean.
Substance is so good. The Substance is a great movie.
I mean, like, David, I agree with you, but like they could have done that without all the body horror. Just I'm saying, you didn't really need it. Just the butt shots and the overall theme is good enough.
Just the butt shots, Cap. Right, come from a man who fancies Smurfette. Right.
Did I ever say that?
You never did, Cap. I'm joking. Right.
Roughly when did Substance come out?
Oh my god, like 6 months ago, around Halloween
Oh, okay.
time last year. It's
Yeah.
Demi
I'll have to
Moore
check it out.
And Margaret Qualley. And
Oh, I think I did hear something about this. Okay.
it's so good. Like,
It's Nutty Professor but as a horror, like a suspense horror.
it's what, dressed up as a horror?
It's Nutty Professor, but as a suspenseful horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, the basic concept of it is there's a substance that you can use that can make you sort of young again, right? When you watch the trailer is terrible, and I would have never have gone to see it, but it was on one of these not secret cinema, but like you pay to see the film, and you don't know what it is until you're in it.
Blind cinema.
Yeah, like unseen. Oh, wait, a few weeks ago, I don't know if I spoke about this, I saw the movie Companion, which is out now. And it's so much more comedy than horror. But it's meant to be a horror, but it's a comedy. It's got the guy from The Boys, who is actually Dennis Quaid's son, it turns out, if you know who I mean. Okay, you know in The Boys, you know when it first starts, there's the guy and the girlfriend.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the speedster just splatters the girlfriend. Well, the boyfriend, he's in this. And if you didn't know this going into it, which you probably will,
Huey.
he's got a girlfriend in this, and she's an AI, she's a robot. And once again, you can imagine what happens with robots, where they end up becoming more self-aware and stuff. And it's pretty good. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's pretty good.
But that.
What was the name of it
So
again?
Companion.
Substance. Wait,
Companion.
Wait, Companion.
This one's Companion. The last
Is that okay?
Although, Gerald, the thing is, like, the overall message of the substance, if you've seen Batman Beyond, that's pretty much it.
What? No, wait, I'm confused. Who?
I mean, like, whole Batman's arc then. It's basically like it's the same thing, except like Batman does it more gracefully than the character from the Substance does. And
But that was only one episode, and that was like the weird one where Ra's al Ghul takes over his daughter's mind and just sleep with Bruce again.
That's the most Substance episode, but like the overall story of like Batman's story in that, like Bruce's story in that whole series, is basically doing what Demi Moore should have done.
Well, there you go. Right, anyway, we're not going to get onto Batman Beyond again. Ugh, right, but... No, I don't have a problem with Batman Beyond. I just...
You should watch it, David.
Oh,
you should
know
watch
what?
it.
Actually, guys, if you go on Twitter, one thing I've learned, especially after a few weeks ago, where we spoke about Batman Beyond, is do not go onto, like, fandoms of, like, either Sonic the Hedgehog or Batman Beyond and criticize them.
or My Little Pony. Or Pokemon.
But look, Sonic the Hedgehog fans, they ripped me limb from limb, right?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up and show you. Oh, I won't bring it up. I said all of the characters in Sonic the Hedgehog are exactly the same, but with a different hairstyle. I contest that this is true. So when we bring this up here, let's see if I can...
Yeah, that also applies to Dragon Ball Z.
Well, yeah, exactly. But look, so you see Sonic. You see, look at the shape of the eyes, the shape of the eyes, the shape of the eyes. Round head,
but they're...
pointy ears. Oh,
it's called consistency.
Pointy ears. Their bodies are all just palette swaps. Their feet are all the same. You know, their noses. It's just this one has got some spikes out the side. This one's got spikes going down, and this one's got spikes that go really down. But then when you see
one's red, one's blue, and one's yellow.
Yeah, but look, so here we see Cream the rabbit and Silver the hedgehog. Look, they've all got the same shaped eyes, the same shaped like muzzle.
They're all plush toys. What do you expect, David?
But they're all the exact same character. And that's all I said.
No, but that's called franchise uniformity, because Digimon does it as well, Pokemon does it as well.
Pokemon does
Every anime does that. Every anime does that.
Hang on, look. Pokemon, if you get a Charizard and then you get a Wartottle, they are not the same thing, right? So let's just bring this up. I can't. None of these images. Ever
You know what?
come up.
I'm gonna like clip that of you saying Wartottle and like post it on Twitter just to see what happens.
Oh, do it. Like, I still say Ryu from Street Fighter, because when you watch the Street Fighter movie, they clearly say Ryu. And why
are you defending that movie to me
out loud before 1994?
Why are you defending
So
that
what?
movie
How
to me?
are you supposed to pronounce it?
Right. Well,
Ryu.
apparently it's Ryu. But when you watch the movie and there's the character Sagat, he's like, and next in is Ryu.
Also, David, you're defending that
1994,
movie to me.
I had literally got like an Amiga 500 where there was no sound samples. You didn't even hear Hadouken like this. And it's like, it says Ryu. The guy in the movie says Ryu. I guess it's pronounced Ryu. Right? But there's loads of these things. Is it Pokemon or is it Pokemon? Because apparently it's meant to be Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
No, it's Pokemon.
I consider it Pokemon or Pokemon.
Pokemon? You see what I mean? How are you meant to know these things?
This is the problem with English spelling mixing with words from other languages. It's like that's why like David can never really say my name.
Yeah. Now, anyway, Dev, right? Before you start sharing my pronunciation of Ryu or whatever, right? Or what, I forget even which one it was now.
Wartottle.
Right? Yeah, Wartottle, right? Let me just show you. How do you say that a Lapras and that like a Gengar or whatever or Machamp are the same body shape?
But if you look at the eyes are fairly similar in a lot of those.
The eye?
Yeah.
No, okay, but that doesn't mean anything. If I get a cat, right, a cat's eyes are pretty much like a human's eyes as well. Dog with human...
Goat's eyes are completely different.
As well.
Right, okay.
It's called
search goat eyes.
There's literally a document. There's a design document for Pokemon, so you literally have to follow the rules.
Look, this dog here has human eyes, right? So, what does this prove? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Search goat eyes and just see how upsetting and unsettling that is.
I love goats, though. Goat eyes. They're like square.
They're like, square pupils. They're or rectangular. Yeah.
Look at these damn things.
It's so creepy.
Fucking Hypnotoad.
What sort of binary code was God programming when he made that?
Hypnotoad.
It's like Morse code. There's like Morse code planned into the system. and all that comes out of his mouth is bah.
Clint says, "Thank you, Dev, for pronouncing Ra Al Ghul properly." So there we go. How is it?
Raish Al Ghul.
What is it?
Raish Al Ghul.
Raish.
Raish.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Raish Al Ghul.
Raish Al Ghul.
I'm gonna use what I'm gonna use in my stand-up. Like I recently, like I had to take the IELTS exam, so I asked ChatGPT AI to teach me like spelling rules. And so like give me all the specific spelling
What
rules.
the fuck is studying,
So
right?
I maybe. Yeah, but no, here's the thing. It's like, and the ChatGPT's answer was, well, English has a lot of spelling rules, and it has a lot of exceptions. Then why have the rule then?
Well,
It's
okay,
not like-
the thing that bothers me most is when you're at school in England, it's probably different now, but you were taught the rule, it's I before E, except
Yeah.
after C. No, it's
Except
not.
for.
It's more
Yeah.
the other way around.
That's because like it gives me the rule that it gives me like 5 exceptions. Like all I'm seeing is exceptions. I don't really see a lot of things following the rule. Why is this a
Yeah.
rule?
Yeah, exactly.
And-
right.
and-
Right, guys, before we begin to wrap things up, hang on. So apparently Carl Urban is playing Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat.
Yes, he
2. Have you
is.
seen this?
Oh,
There's
wow.
a poster for it as well.
Yeah, well, I think this is it, if you could see it.
He's too old
That's
for
the top
Johnny.
half.
Yeah,
Like, the
everyone's
full
too old for
poster
every
says
role.
uncaged.
Every role is what we've established. What's this, guys? Who have we lost? Oh, we've lost Gerald.
Gerald.
Okay, so
Gerald.
yeah, we'll make this last thing. So Johnny Cage is Carl Urban. So
Oh
If you look
my
up like,
gosh.
there's a full poster somewhere. If you look at Google,
okay, I'll quickly Google it. Wait, is the full
Like, this
poster
is like-
better?
yeah.
Why is Hollywood just like casting the same people?
Because they don't want to give up those spots. You know, I don't blame them. I wouldn't give it up.
Yeah, like it's like Nolan North or someone saying how to be a voice actor. It's like you put in the work, you study a lot, you work a lot, and then you wait for one of us to die.
Yeah. Well, but now, okay, here it is. Uncaged. Yeah, okay, like this is pretty good. Right. So from the studio that brought you Rebel Without a Cage, Uncaged Fury, coming soon.
Yeah,
It's
that's how
I
they
would
announced it.
say, I would say like Johnny Cage is like the underrated protagonist of Mortal Kombat. I always like Johnny Cage. I even like the old Mortal Kombat movie. I like Johnny's character in that a lot. I like the bromance with like him and Liu Kang. But not digging the old Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
You know who he reminds me of? Jeremy Renner. He looks like Jeremy Renner
yeah.
there,
Well, he's got the similar kind of hairdo and that,
and the jawline as well.
and the jacket. Yeah, like basically his clothes are the same, right? But no, I do see what you mean, right? Okay, guys. On that note, let's wrap things up here. Let us know where people can find you. Let us know if you've got any geeky recommendations. I'm gonna be well, I'll get to it in a second. Cap, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Sword Deeds or Victorious. No, you can find me on Sword Deeds where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I work with puppets. And recently there's a video about the real reason why Mowgli has to leave the jungle. It's oddly political, weirdly. The other video is going to come out. It's about Lion King Valentine's Day, so it's going to drop a bit early. Tomorrow night is when the videos can drop, or Friday morning if you're living here. And other than that, my recommendation is, Freerun Beyond Journey's End. Just go watch it. It makes devs a lot of money, and it's also a very good anime.
Okay, Dev.
You can find me on TikTok and Twitch under the name F3UDAT. And my geeky recommendation is, in 12 hours, the final part of Season 6 of Cobra Kai will be coming out.
Oh my god! In 12 hours.
Yes.
I've got such a busy day tomorrow. I hate my life. Right. Depending what Thursday or Friday, well, not Thursday. Depending what Friday or Saturday brings, we may have to do like another show. But guys, fantastic, Dev, for giving me the heads up on that. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get my book, The Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which is available worldwide from Amazon. It's getting a little bit glitchy there. But I did announce like a week ago when we last had the show, I didn't know that I'd have like a family issue over the last week. But the sequel to this book is now finished. and it will be out within the next week. So just look for that. I'll do a proper announcement when we're ready. Other than that, my geeky recommendation is, well, Cobra Kai, obviously, but do check out Captain America: Brave New World. Even if it's bad, guys, we have to keep supporting this, otherwise we'll never get good movies out of them in the end. So, and the other thing I'll say is that I've got a bunch of gaming videos that I'm working on at the moment, and I'm very excited for some of them. Some are Resident Evil based, Cap. We'll get onto that.
Yes!
But I've got some cool retro stuff. So I'm literally going to be doing a video on the Vectrex, which uses a different kind of monitor than any of the ones that we'll be watching. And literally, you can't emulate it on anything. So unless you have an actual Vectrex, you can't properly display it. Dev.
Final word, like, no matter what they say, I am adamantium that Captain America is a good movie. So go watch it.
Okay, good to know. Right, so with that, from me, from everyone else, until next time, stay safe, always stay extremes, live long and prosper, may the force be with you.